I'm Diane Sayre, and as we arrive at the June 5th New Jersey primary, the United States has never faced a more devastating crisis. Whether you're looking at the breakdown of the transatlantic monetary and financial system, where people could lose everything that they ever thought they had, or the fact that we have a madman British puppet President Barack Obama who is prepared to start bombing Syria without consent of the Congress or even going through the UN Security Council, which would lead to a thermonuclear showdown with Russia, we are in deep trouble. However, what many of you may not know is that a week ago, my colleague on the LaRouche slate for Congress, Keisha Rogers, won her primary in Houston, Texas in the 22nd District, and she won with a margin of 106 votes. Now, this is a particularly stunning victory because the local Fort Bendover Democratic Party deployed every ounce of ammunition in their arsenal to try and defeat Keisha Rogers. But what occurred is that the American people are not prepared to vote once again for policies and candidates who will bring about their ruin. So enough voters turned out to vote for Keisha that in spite of everything that was leveled against her, she won the primary last Tuesday. And this was a devastating blow to Barack Obama and his British handlers like Tony Blair, who are trying to get us into a thermonuclear showdown with Russia. By voting for me, Diane Sayre, in the June 5th primary in New Jersey, we can continue the new trend, which is that the American voters reject the lesser of two evils. We reject the insanity fed to us by the City of London and Wall Street, that you can only vote for one evil or the other, and we continue the trajectory of the Keisha Rogers victory by securing a victory for myself, for Diane Sayre, in the Democratic primary for Congress. We can begin to turn the tide for the nation and civilization to restore the Glass-Steagall Act, which will drive Obama from office faster than almost anything I can think of, to restore a system of banking under what Alexander Hamilton would have called for, the American system of credit, and a national bank to build the greatest infrastructure, water and power management project ever conceived of, the North American Water and Power Alliance, which brings water from Alaska all the way down to Mexico, all the way out to the Great Lakes region, and creates 4 to 6 million jobs, which Americans need now. So your vote may be one of those few that determines which way this goes. So I would urge you now to turn off your computer, get out to the polling place, vote for Diane Sayre in the primary election, and send this video to 5 of your friends and get them to do the same.